Uh,
The shards are getting harder to find.
I'd say we're going pretty far out for them. Trigger Hill, another proving ground. Celadonian Army elite visited this place for training and competition.
That's Trigger Hill, where the army's elite became the finest marksmen in the land.
Let's see how tough this one's gonna be. Hold the attack button to raise the accuracy or tap to shoot from the hip.
Ceylondia's army only took the best, and the best of them trained on Trigger Hill.
I don't recognize that second.
The Triggers believed they were nothing without their rifles.
Kuma, is this one hard? Destroy targets quickly.
Nothing beats the feel of shooting a Ceylondian army carbine. Sometimes you had to take care to steady your shot. The Triggers had clearance to modify their guns however they chose. Some felt the course was too easy, so the Triggers spiced things up a bit. The kid ain't bad, but the Triggers were better.
Second prize, not so bad. Something fancy, something coarse. Something coarse. Oh, for the musket, okay. Beat in 35
If you want to
seconds.
master the art of the firearm, then the place to go is Trigger Hill. Sometimes he had to shoot from the hip. They had to keep moving to avoid getting burned. Kid blows through that course like it was nothing.
Oh, wow. Trigger Blitz. Completed the service. Oh, no, I didn't want to restart. Go back to the Bastion. Yeah.
The Ceylondian army would have recruited him in a flash.
The Triggers.
The Triggers, my brothers, bravest men I ever knew.
The courage and solidarity of the Kills Cavalry was only surpassed by their aim. The service.
The service, for all the men and women who serve Ceylondia.
Landia's guilds offered lifelong experience, competing, collaborating in the name of discovery and progress.
Kid arrives just in time to sample Zia's famous cooking.
Oh? Okay, before I sampled the cooking... Bolt burst. Fire in every direction. Let's try that one. Just make sure that we don't have anything super important. More blades per throw. 100% critical hit damage.
The A solid frame can put an extra sting in every slice.
Damage, faster reload when throwing. Reload faster, crit chance. Ooh.
It's no longer a weapon, it's a precision instrument. Nothing makes a gun so dangerous as a keen eye.
Damage, bullets cripple foes. Or do even more damage.
You'd never guess those things been to the wilds and back.
Let's do damage. Okay, I'm guessing the cookie thing is gonna send me on another drug trip. Oh, do I have a shard? No, because I went to Proving Grounds. Whoop, yep.
You wolfs down too much too fast, and it all goes to his head.
Next stop, who knows where? Oh boy.
I've said a lot about the kid, but he ain't the only one wrapped up in all this.
So this is like the pipe. This one's gonna tell us about the singing lady.
What's he thinking? Well, let me see if I got this straight. I only heard it once. Once there was a normal Ura girl, but she wasn't born in the Tassel terminals like the rest of her people. She was from Ceylondia. Her folks were orphaned in the war, taken in and raised inside the city, on condition they would never return to the terminals. Ura refugees who came into the city had to stay for life. It was a way to reduce the risk of city secrets leaking out. Her mama passed away from birthing complications, leaving the girl trapped inside that city with no one but her father. Her father was sharper than a brusher's pike, so he got a job working for the city's mancers. His daughter barely saw him.
Oops.
Her father told her nothing of her Ura heritage. He told her nothing of the Mansers. It's for your own good, he said.
Come on, fire.
She took to studying the arts, learned more through music than history books, gained a knack for strings and songs. At first, she tried to be like other girls, but her classmates spread word that her father was an Ura trader, selling out the city. One young man stood up for her, or so he led her to believe. He knew much of her heritage, and she grew fond of him.
Eagle gators are at pay. Especially when you can't hit them. Whoa. What? I was rolling.
The young man convinced her to take him to her family den to meet her father. Spoke of how he wanted to meet a man from the terminals.
Uh-oh.
When the young man greeted her father in the Ura's native language, her father flew into a fit of rage and threw them out.
Oh, wow.
The young man never told her that the Ura's native language is not to be used by foreigners. To do so is a terrible insult.
Hey.
It was then that she decided to escape. The two of them could flee the city together and go to the Tassel terminals.
Little eyeball things are more annoying.
They would hide inside a
dangerous.
garbage bin until it got ingested by a scumbag, then let him slosh on out of the city for disposal.
Another one? Oh, there's... Okay, when I'm done with this challenge thing, probably gonna call it a good stream. Ow.
Her plan almost succeeded, but the authorities were already there when that scumbag sidled up to the city walls. The young man had sent the authorities a tip. Told him her father was using her to sell secrets to the Tassel terminals.
Oh, wow.
Someday those tears are gonna spill. So big that
She and her father were arrested for treason, but her father got a deal. Returned to work for the Mansers, and she'd go free.
won't be for too long.
Wow.
Gonna build that wall up to the sky.
Right in the fields.
Gonna build that wall up.
Before they parted ways for the last time, her father whispered a desperate plea. Hurry home to the den and lock yourself in.
Gonna build that wall until it's done. Gonna build that wall until it's done.
Aw, man.
But now you got nowhere to run. So build that wall and build it stronger. We'll be there before too.
She did as she was told, and deep down underground inside that den, she found a journal written in her father's hand.
I dig my hole, you build a wall.
The next day, the door to the den turned to ash. The girl came up for air, and she saw the calamity all around her.
This Hermit, Crockpot, and Bastion to fight the beasts of the wild and who knows where. Yep.
When the kid wakes up, his world's still in pieces, just the way he left it.
Is he still here? Yeah, she's still here. Okay. It's probably a good place to stop it for the night. Practice dueling soon cease. Let's try Slinger Storm. Okay, yeah. Well, I'm gonna stop the stream here. Kuma, thank you for coming by and chatting with me. Extremely chatty. You're probably the chattiest person who's ever shown up in a stream before. Anyways, I'll talk to you later. This is Butamus playing Bastion. Hope you had fun. We'll talk to you later. Bye.